Alright, are we live? I believe so. I believe we are indeed live. So let me just... I have to keep an ear out for the door because, let's see. I'm going to see. Turn that off. Turn this on so that y'all can just see whatever I'm doing. Let's see. What do I want to work on today? Come on. And my internet is slow at the moment. Why? Alright, just so you all know, the main gaming PC is still not unpacked, and this is kind of embarrassing, but I kind of sort of forgot my password for my main Twitch account, so I can't stream off Twitch, but I am going to be streaming off YouTube for the time being, because I feel like my YouTube account, even though I use it for VODs, it doesn't get enough streaming. It doesn't get as much streaming as it used to. Change that. Let's see. What do I want to do? I want to flesh out Vita more. That's what I want to do. I wrote a whole bunch of lore on Vita the other day. So, here we go. Insert the Vita. I should probably put in a section about the sons / princes of the sea. Template. Mm-hmm. Yes. I'm streaming right now, Keith. Sorry, that was my brother. Alright, for this, I wrote a little bit of lore, but it's in the private server, so I'm just gonna copy and paste that text. Oh, hello, puppy. There's a goose. No, you're not allowed to come up here unsupervised, but it's okay. You're supervised. You can be up here. Everyone, even though you can't see him, say hi to my dog, or one of the family dogs. Zeus. He's a King Charles Cavalier Spaniel, a big old cuddle bug, and he is a little gremlin boy. Why are your ears wet? Got it. A lot of earwax. Let me clean your ears, Bubby. Let me clean your ears, Bubby. Oh, I know you want pets and you want cuddles. No. No. Oh, I know. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Give me a little bit, gang. I have to... Oh, you want to stay up here with me? You want to stay up here with me? Yeah? Oh. Baby boy. Baby boy. Yes, I know. He likes to paw at people's legs or knees whenever they stop petting him. He is a little attention hog, isn't he? Isn't that right? Isn't that right, Juicy Goose? Hi, Zeus. But yeah, we named him Zeus because when he was a itty bitty little puppy, he had a pattern of, he's a tricolor coat, King Charles Cavalier Spaniel. But when he was a little bitty puppy, he had, it's faded since, but he had this little white zigzag on his back that looked like a Z. You can kind of see where it used to be, but it has faded now. Hey, don't you stop sniffing at my backpack. Stop sniffing at my backpack, mister. Stop sniffing at my backpack. There are markers in there, and I know you will eat anything you get your little paws on. Alright, here, why don't we, can you just, come here, buddy. Can you look on the bed? No? You doing pets? When's the last time you were outside? Come on, come on.
Nice. I have no idea if you can hear me.
Alright. Puppy has been taken downstairs, and the package is coming into the driveway. Well, my dad and my brother are here, so I don't gotta worry about it.
Hi.
Oh, hello. Who is this? I can't look at the. Who is this?
Oh, are you streaming?
Yeah, I'm streaming right now. Who is this?
Oh, it's Space.
Oh, hey, Space Cadet, my buddy.
Hi.
Hello. I'm just chilling and chatting while I work on the lore and also
What?
and just chill, take a break from cleaning and unpacking my stuff. What did you think of that piano reference? Oh, hello, someone else joined. Who's this?
It is I, the sunshine.
Soul. Hello.
Did you send one after the main 3?
No, because I don't have anyone who would take a picture of the pose that you want to reference at the moment, and I can't.
Oh no, I don't need the people. I just need the piano. I can figure the people from there.
Okay. I wanted to send you a pose with the. I wanted to send you a picture of with the pose so you can see how someone would drape over the piano like that. But
yeah, that could be good. For anyone that doesn't know, I'm doing like an art illustration of a murder mystery scene, and there's a piano I need to draw for it.
Interesting.
Let's see. But anyway, could somebody DM me, you know that lore that I had with the, with the original Sea Prince and the Gargantuan Leviathan? Actually, never mind, I can get it on my phone. Also, is anyone in chat right now, or...
Survey says... Nothing, as far as I can see.
Alright,
But then again, I did kind of just turn it on.
Yeah, could one of y'all send out the stream link? And Soul, you can send the stream link to me in DM so that I can post it into announcements. You know what? I should, while I'm at it, I should give the Sunbeam roll mod perms, because I mean, you got, it's specifically you, but Sunbeams are meant to, the Sunbeam roll is meant to be for those who are a bit more technical than I am and can help me with technical stuff. So let me just do that on my phone real quick. permissions, manage channels, manage roles.
I'm going mushroom hunting.
In what game?
Genshin.
You can hunt mushrooms? You can
Yes.
hunt mushrooms? I can forage for mushrooms?
Yes, and there are mushrooms that will literally try and kill you.
Just like real life! Listen, I have wanted to learn how to forage for stuff for a while now. So,
That is
yeah.
understandable.
I have one of my cousins. I won't put his name here, but I will use a fake name. I'm gonna call him Harold since it's close enough. But Harold, quote unquote, my cousin, he actually has a shed where he can cultivate and grow mushrooms. Like, you know, chicken of the woods and all that. And all sorts of stuff. He also has an app that shows you where you can forage for mushrooms and stuff. Also, do you like what I did with the thumbnail? I just decided to do a Tumblr meme. Hello, who just joined?
The Void.
Hello! Yeah, we're just chilling in the void. Could somebody DM me that lore for the original Sea Prince turning into the Gargantuan Leviathan so that I can put it in the lore doc before I forget?
Oh my god.
What?
I may have made a character even stronger than before.
Oh, who left?
I would assume Crux.
Yeah. Huh? Space... I'm gonna call you Space Cadet, or, you know, I'm just gonna call you Cadet on stream, but anyway, Cadet, you're cutting in and out a bit.
Okay, so I wasn't going crazy. I just didn't want to bring it up.
What do you mean going crazy?
I mean, it was just that you were cutting in and out, so we couldn't understand you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, I was muted most of that time. I'm, with some, people.
Oh, gotcha.
Hi, mushrooms. I'm here to take your pollen by murdering you.
But yeah, no, when I finally did unmute, I will be honest, that was probably one of the, worst, like, audio bits I've had. I think I cut in and out a few times, or at least... Dogs attacking me! Like, playful, not like negative. I think if it was negative, I wouldn't be as happy.
Dog just wants attention.
Yep. And I want to put up my book of Myrtle.
Ah, yes, you've told me about Myrtle. Don't spoil anything for me.
I'm not.
Okay, good. But
I'm not.
you kind of
I
already
saw
did spoil a little bit, but I don't mind it too much because it got me excited about it. But I plan on eventually getting Myrtle Book 1 and maybe doing it with my grandmother when we go to the family reunion at Enchanted Rock. Speaking of which, chat, if y'all haven't been to Enchanted Rock before, do it. That place is absolutely gorgeous. Anyway.
I will say, this is, like, because of reasons, like, you'd quickly figure out if you even just flipped through it. With Myrtle, while most logic puzzle books that I've encountered, you can, like, the puzzles are not connected. Like, you need to start at puzzle 1 and go forward from there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like,
But
so
the
you
result
can't.
of
So it's
puzzle
not a good.
one-
So it's not a good idea to skip puzzles if I can't figure them out. Got it.
there are hints, and if you need to, I'm willing to, like, help you, like, whenever. But, yeah, no, there's a plot line.
Okay.
But about your earlier statement, you're saying puzzle one's answer and/or stupidity won't have an effect on like puzzle 5.
So in most of the books I have, like, so I have like a lodge. Give me 1 second. I think some people might be leaving. I did not get a response, so I'm just gonna continue. But basically, okay. I have right here just a random penny press logic puzzle like magazine from October 2017.
That's old.
Yeah, no, I bought it when I was on we were going to like a plane and they had the magazine.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually can see that I skipped bits and pieces. Like, I skipped number 10, which is listed as, like, one of the easier ones, and went, like, straight to number 11. Like, I did not, like... I would solve whatever and whenever, specifically looking for the harder ones to go down. The one exception is there's something in here. There it is. In this one, 28 through 32 was like a special for this magazine, where you had to solve a bunch of whodunits, and they were like connected to each other. With the exception of those, and they were like listed, none of the others have any, and I mean any, relation to the others.
Okay.
Aside from the fact...
So except some exceptions like those ones, there's no correlation at all.
Yeah, for example, number 8, this is in the penny press magazine for context. Number 8.
Oh, hey, gang. I can't show it yet because, Ailey, I still don't know how to pronounce it. I'll have to ask. But they sent me what they have for the logo and the banner. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. They are so talented. They are so talented.
I'm so excited.
I can't show it yet because it's not fully paid for yet, but once I've got it, I will absolutely show it off.
Woo! Yeah!
I needed an interactive map.
Is it okay if I finish my sentence?
Oh yeah, sure. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
okay.
interrupt.
Oh no, it's fine. That's very important. Your streaming banners, and I assume it's for your stream.
Yeah. For
your
my
streaming banner and everything is definitely more important.
I'm gonna ask Ailey if I can show it to you guys in the private server.
That would be cool. So I guess if everything's ready. Number 8 just says furniture lovers enjoy shopping at the Antique Emporium and all of that. The whole thing of this one was like, okay, on what day, who got what piece, from what country, and what was the design. Number 9 from this same thing is like, okay, have this person, and what state were they from, where did they go to and scene. I'm not reading the full description because that's a long description. But they have no connection to each other aside from the fact that there are a lot of puzzles.
I got the go-ahead from Ailey. I'm gonna go with Ailey. I got the go-ahead from Ailey to show you guys in the private server.
I'm trying to figure out if I like continue or if I wait. I don't want to seem petty, but
No. Continue. I'm working.
Okay. Yeah. So they have no connection to each other aside from the fact that they all have a series of logic puzzles. However, Myrtle, I made the mistake of like flipping over because I like doing like the medium to hard. So I flip over to about halfway through the book and I see the like when they change difficulty, there's a chapter introduction, and I'm like, and I read through it. I'm not going to say what it said, but I look and very quickly I'm like, oh crap, there's like a plot here. And so I flip back to the first page just because I'm like, and it's like, yeah, there's a plot.
Oh hey, who just joined?
And so
That a crux.
Hey!
Hey, Crux. And I slowly start to go through, and I'm not gonna say they're like it's like 100% a plot. It's like there is a plot, but I think there's times where it's like they might not seem connected until you hit that moment and everything just starts tying together. But yeah, no, there is definitely a plot, and if you want the full story, you kind of have to go from front to back, not missing.
And skipping as well.
That's what I meant by missing, is not skipping.
I am in the process of making a new online friend that was recommended to me by Discord, and now we are talking about Epic the Musical. But oh yeah, I was going to show you guys in the private server the give me a moment.
Crux has vanished once again, this time for the reason of father requiring him.
Got it.
Am I just looking in a wrong place?
It's in the general art in the D&DCU server. Oh my god, I'm just realizing that this new friend went to the same undergrad as me. Oh my goodness.
What?
Yeah, I can't say their name on stream, but oh my goodness. I know this person.
You've actually met them.
I've actually met them.
World.
Small world.
This is like the Club Penguin incident again.
Oh yeah, do you wanna say the Club Penguin incident while I work?
Yeah. So
okay. I can pipe in every so often, but let me just start this with a little bit of background. Cadet and I didn't know this until a while after we met in person, but
Yeah.
we actually first met each other on Club Penguin.
So, yeah, no, I think it's pretty wild, because I don't remember when I first got my Club Penguin account, but it was
It was
long
like
time
years
ago.
and years and years ago.
It was before the EPF became, like, the main, like, detective agency. It was before, like, I don't know, it's kind of just wild for me to think about. But, so I've had that account for a while, and I loved playing it. I very much have memories of me, like, grinding specific games. I had, like, mad bank, because
Oh yeah.
I would literally just go downstairs at God knows when in the morning and just play Club Penguin until I had to go to school. I had a purple penguin by the name Violet01. I had, like, one of those, like, it was the unlockable you could get with, like, the membership code. They, like, give you access to the books. I had, like, brown braided hair with, I don't know if they were bows or flowers, but they were blue.
I think they were flowers. I remember flowers.
Yeah. I just remember that they were blue, and in recent years, I started to question whether they were bows or flowers. Like I used to think they were bows, but I've started to question that. But you kid me, there's a lot of things that I thought that were wrong. And I'm trying to remember what shirt I had, but I had, like, a very specific shirt. And that was basically all I wore.
Oh yeah, and that's how I kept on finding you, because I recognized what you looked like.
And I don't remember all the details, because again, as I said, I was there a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of things, and I suck at names, so a lot of times, like, who's who could get a little muddy. But eventually I find, like, a penguin, and it's like, we chat, hang out, all of that. And I learn a room. I guess it was.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Can I tell this part?
You can tell this part.
Okay. So it was always such a fun habit of mine to just. Does anyone remember the secret underground, like, it wasn't the Mermaid Grotto, but it's what led into the Mermaid Grotto? I called it the Kraken Room. But my favorite thing was to lead new players to that room, because, I mean, it was such a cool room. So now this is something that I did with Cadet when we first met. I brought them to that room and told them, hey, I haven't unlocked the door before, but the way you unlock the door is by completing the Black Puffle rescue quest and then following the Kraken and doing something there. And I couldn't do it. I never ended up doing it. But, okay. Yeah, you can.
On the other side, here's the thing. I was not a new player, but
right.
It was my first time learning of this, like, room. Like, as I said, I was there before the EPF became a thing. I was there before that cove became there, but the cove was new, and I mean, it entranced me. I would spend a good amount of time on that puzzle rescue, trying to figure it out. And one day, I got it.
Mm-hmm.
So for people who don't know, you had to get to either level 3 or 5. It was one of the earlier levels in the thing. You had to get, and it was kind of like a race against time. You would see the, like, squid go forward, and you had to, like, get to the end But instead of returning the puffle back like you normally would, you have to go forward, and that kraken, if you don't know the gimmick of the black puffle area, you're underwater, and you have to keep moving because otherwise you will be sinking into the down into the abyss and just kind of lose and have to I don't remember exactly if they put you up to the nearest land or you had to go back to the beginning or whatever. But in order to get to this specific area, you had to go straight ahead, very far. And in order to save yourself, that kraken would provide air bubbles that you had to land on to push you back up. There was no going back. You had to go forward, and you had to stay on pace. So when you actually got in there and you actually saw the cove, it was stressful, but it's so invigorating when you actually made it there and you got the little stamp that lets you permanently go in and out. And I would just hide in there and pretend to be a mermaid.
Oh,
and so
yeah.
Very much
And what Cadet and I would do before Cadet figured out the way in was we would go into the underground lake, what I call the Kraken door room, and we would just hang out there and pretend to be mermaids, because something that I had was a code that allowed me to get the mermaid tail, and I would have the mermaid tail.
There were multiple colors of tail.
Yeah, but I would have the one that was on the doll that it came with.
Ah, okay.
And
I think mine was blue to purple. I'm sorry, I'm adding a lot of
No, you're fine. I think it was blue and green, because I still have that doll. I can look, but not right now.
And this wouldn't be the only time we talked, either. We would meet multiple times across multiple accounts.
Oh yeah, I would always seek out Cadet.
You both had multiple accounts?
No. Only I had multiple accounts, because I kept on forgetting my password.
I might have had a second.
That was my fault. I kept on forgetting my password, and so I would always seek out Cadet, because Cadet was my friend. Cadet was my BFF, my best buddy forever. And so the way we recognized each other was I would go, "Hey, it's me, follow me," and I would go down to the underground lake, and I would put on the mermaid tail, and I would just start dancing in front of the door, and Cadet would be like, "Oh my gosh, it's you!" So we would always recognize each other that way.
And with Cadet only having that one account with the same style...
Yeah, it was easy to find them.
Yeah. There was even an instance where, this might have been before the EPF came, I remember buying, gifting the black light. I say the black light, the night vision goggles.
Oh yeah, you did gift me the night vision goggles.
Or at least I sure hope I did. I remember us.
No. I remember that. I remember that.
Yeah.
I do remember you gifting me the night vision goggles.
If it wasn't those goggles, it should have been.
I remember you gifted them to me because I did have them at one point, but I lost them, I think, because I was a member on one of those accounts, but then when I lost the password to that account, I could no longer be a member, so... Oh my god. I legally have to give Jekyll this bird friend. I legally have to. Actually, no. Is there butterfly, anything that looks kind of like a butterfly? Because, like... I feel like Jekyll should get something that looks like a butterfly to remember Zeshian. Okay, this is close enough. Close enough. I am still so sad that... Okay, listen. Gang, Zeshian, there is potential for y'all to revive her, okay? I will tell you that right now. I feel... in my setting, gods, when they die, they don't really die permanently. There are ways to bring them back, because, you know, it would be kind of bad if gods could just be killed that easily. But in order to do so, you need some remnant of their quote-unquote corpse or their essence. So for Zeshian, that essence is currently a jar of dead butterflies, dead monarch butterflies. So y'all will have the opportunity to bring Zeshian back to life, but it probably won't be until you find Mika again.
And I guess just to end the story, so imagine that it passed. So this was like, I don't know, sometime before like high school. Like this was ages ago for us.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine our shock when we are just sitting around, like this happened sometime within the last year or two. So like just years later, and I don't know how sometime way through.
I think we were just talking about Club Penguin.
Yeah, something happens. The topic of Club Penguin comes up, and I'm talking with some people. I don't even know if you were talking as well, or if it was
I was,
or if you were just over.
I was talking. I was participating in the conversation.
Okay.
And at some point,
I just remember
can I say this part? Can I say this part? Can I say this part? Okay, so at some point, I say what I used to do with the at some point I say what I used to do with the Kraken Lake, and then Cadet overhears this and it's just like, oh my gosh, I recognize that action. I knew someone who did that with me.
No, that's not how it went.
Okay, oh, okay, then you say it.
So what happened was that it was, at least, because I believe that was you having to like have me pull from the ages of Club Penguin memories, the memories that proved that we knew each other.
Oh yeah.
What happened before is I remember us talking. I was like, oh yeah, I have had Club Penguin. It was like, oh, what was your name or something? I was like, and I was just nonchalant, like, oh, it's just a name out of thousands of names. I was just like, oh, it's Violet01, like, just like that. And I just remember, because I don't even remember if I was looking at you. I think I was looking towards the door or something. And
oh yeah, and then I was just like, wait, that was, and then I stopped everything and I was just like, that was you? And then we started being like, there's no way. There's absolutely no way that we knew each other on Club Penguin. So we started talking about like memories of what we did with the other. And the more we talked, the more we realized, oh my gosh, we actually did know each other on Club Penguin. And so, yeah, we found out Oh my gosh, we used to know each other on Club Penguin. That is absolutely wild.
Okay. Speaking of unconventional ways of being. Wait, that was you? I have a similar thing that happened to me with Crux, actually.
Oh,
Me and
okay.
another friend were playing a game on Roblox, and so was
Oh my
Crux.
god, Roblox. Hades has been desperate to get me to play this one Roblox game with them.
Right. And me and my friend were doing characters of a specific category, and eventually what happened in the game was I got put into jail because there were like jail time physics if your character was a criminal and you got caught. I got put in like one of the hardest places to get freed from. Crux eventually shows up and breaks me out. I had no idea at the time that that was Crux that freed me. I was like, oh hey, a random player. Thank you for doing that. And eventually, another friend, a friend that was basically a go-between because they were friends with both my friend and Crux. I was like, hey, you can invite him over. We could all play together. And eventually, they introduced Crux to me and my friend, and I was like, wait, you were this person? And I was like, huh, well then. And we just both had hearty laughter from there.
Wonderful. Also,
It was amazing.
Chat, congratulations, you guys are seeing one of the gods of my world, his eldritch form, before my players get to. So, you guys get to see me actually make it. So, this is Jekyll. Used to only be god of misfortune and trickery, but ever since the death of Zeshian, who is the actual goddess of luck in my setting, and the oh shoot, I didn't mean to. The goddess of luck in my setting, who is just embroidered. Jekyll has taken on Zeshian's domain of luck in her absence. And I want to make an eldritch form for each of the gods of my setting eventually. Jekyll. So this is what he looks like normally. And this is his eldritch form.
Who there?
Hello. Who there?
I'm back again.
Hello. It's just gonna become channel lore now that you Crux every so often are sent spiraling into the abyss of space.
Most normal Crucible lore.
Most normal. Okay. That's one way to put it.
Also, is anyone in chat right now? I can't exactly look because, well, I can look, but it makes
You can
things
take a pull.
very messy looking.
You are streaming on YouTube, right?
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
streaming off YouTube. Did I ever post the stream link in the...
Yes, you did.
Okay.
I don't remember.
I did.
I know that.
I can't look at chat at the moment.
Oh my.
Yeah, chat's messages. Okay, there we go. It's showing up. It doesn't look like anyone's in chat right now, I don't think.
Unfortunately.
Participants. It's just me right now.
Oh, they're lost.
Yeah. They had the opportunity to see me create the god of trickeries and now Luck's eldritch form. And well, they'll see it. They will see it. But all right, let's see.
No.
That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Can I be concerned of why the counting?
Maybe.
Just checking to make sure I got everything on my streak.
Ah.
So the Myrtle thing I mentioned before, there's also an online version, and I'm in there.
Oh, there
I'm
is?
in the Discord, and yeah, there's also an
Oh.
online version. I can send you the link.
Sure.
And I am currently at 30 days, so I was making sure I got all the faces. That's not 30 days in a row, that's 30 days correct in a row.
Sorry, I'm kind of zoning out.
Hyper focus.
Yeah, I am hyper focusing on the lore. The lore! The lore! At some point, because... Okay, listen, guys. I know this is a lofty goal, but at some point, I want game theory to do a theory on Chronicles of Ruinia, the game that Chandler and I are designing for Flyonic Studios. I know it's a lofty goal, but listen, I have sunk 4+ years into this world and its lore, and I would absolutely love for someone to unpack it and pick it apart bit by bit, piece by piece.
Which world? Are D&D?
Yeah, Erwinia. That's the name of the planet, by the way, not the universe. I still need a name for the universe. I could just call it... Oh, wait, hold on. Something's coming to me. Vidantia. Vida plus Antia. Vidantia. Vidantia. Yes, 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 yes.
I'm trying not to spoil anything.
Nah, it's fine.
Wait,
We can talk about stuff. We can talk about stuff. It would be very fun to talk about the lore of all of this. You want to know?
Genshin!
Oh, Genshin. Genshin. What about
Stop
Genshin?
making me, like, leap forward when I'm trying to bounce off a mushroom! There's, like, these mushrooms you can, like, jump on and
wait,
they'll
hold on.
launch
You
into
can bounce off the mushrooms?
There are some mushrooms, yes, you can jump on them and they launch you up. And
my
for
goodness.
some reason, I kept getting a sprint jump input instead of a standard in-place jump. So I had to, like, find a different mushroom to jump off of to do what I was hoping to do. I would love for you to lose your stupid barrier, Mr. Creature. Say, hey, you're just gone.
I love the creatures in Genshin, and I wish with all my heart that I could just admire the bosses from afar. Speaking of which, this happened off stream. I wish I had been streaming when I did this, but I beat that wind orb boss in Genshin that was guarding that one statue of the Seven.
Wind. Oh, that thing!
Yeah!
Sorry, it's been a while since I fought one of them, so the memory of fighting them for me is, very far away.
That makes sense. But
Especially
yeah,
since I'm
I beat
like-
that boss, and I wish I had been streaming when I did it, but I mean it was very late at night, and I didn't want to have a timestamp of when I was playing Genshin. Plus, also Chandler had been sleeping in the other room, and I wanted to give him a. I was silently freaking out. It took everything I had not to wake him up right then and there. But yeah. Anyways, hey gang, what country should I expand on some more? Let's see. I've got Ashoto. I've got Azure Atoll / the Islands of Oceanus. They're all categorized alphabetically because Tony insisted on it. The gods are not categorized alphabetically because I couldn't be bothered. There's the Corticoran Salt Flats, Dragon Spine Islands, which I am very proud of the lore I made for them. I'm not sure how to pronounce this one, but it's Elita. Acid Clan. There's Eldaria, the Empire of Zimbia, Florinia, Frame Egril, Glacialis, which is Ice Clan, Brontra, Halstead, which is where the guild is. There's the little gag country of mine / the Isle of Josh. There's Muscana, Ocleules, Petruvia, the Island of Old, the Obsidian Oasis, the Scorched Sands, the Island of Old. You want me to read that out?
I don't. I'm sorry. As soon as you mentioned the Island of Old, I can only think of Old, the movie that, at least on concept, the concept of it definitely triggered some fears of mine. I've never seen the movie, but just the trailers like terrified me.
Oh, you'll have to send me the trailers because I'm trying to ease myself back into horror because I love horror as a concept, but I am a bit of a wimp. And I want
There's
to be
also
less,
the parodies that made me fine with it.
I want to be less of a wimp in the future on the other hand, the more I scream and the more I am scared on stream, the better the content I produce. In any case, it's old ULD, not old. But let me just read it out. Important notes. This island is locked in a perpetual Cold War. The common races are the Frostborn, the Molten, and the Jungle Folk, all variations of First Vocations, which are a homebrewed race of my own design, and the original inhabitants of Erwinia, this planet. The geography is the island is split up into 3 biomes: a snowy tundra, a fearsome volcanic desert, and a deep jungle. The government is each tribe is ruled by a powerful chieftain who is responsible for the safety and well-being of their people. The religion and culture is that the 3 tribes of old have been locked in a perpetual Cold War for centuries. Each tribe jealously guards the unique resources and environment of their own region, and tensions are always high when their borders meet. The tribes frequently battle over resources and territory, but have never escalated into a full-blown war. Notable allies, none, and notable enemies are each other. Fun fact is that each tribe of old has a shard of a magic artifact that controls the biome in their respective regions. And that artifact, I need to come up with a better name for the ore, because I got the name from Legends Arceus, and I don't want copyright issues. But basically, it's similar to Origin Ore from Legends Arceus, but I need to come up with some lore on Origin Ore now that I think about it. I think that Origin Ore should originate in Badia, which is where the Cradle of Life is. Yes. Badia is a country that Hades and I are sharing with our inter-campaign loan program. Speaking of which, chat, if you want to be a part of the inter-campaign loan program, basically what it is a program that we use to share places, gods of the campaigns, characters, NPCs, all sorts of stuff. It's kind of like the Labyrinth crux, but it's more, these are things that we can share through the Labyrinth, but also not through the Labyrinth.
I will say, if anyone needs like to sweeten the deal, I'm sure. Sorry, I'm trying to think of names. I'm sure other people have more stuff than I do, but I have a lot of. If you want like weird, like rings and
Oh yeah, you can share magic
like
items
unique.
Yeah, you can share magic items and all that kind of stuff through the inter-campaign loan program too.
Yeah,
So,
my campaign has a lot of like, since it's set in like a modern day school, I have a lot more like modern stuff.
Oh, that one. I think I know what you're referring to.
yeah, Cadet's
you might know
campaign.
the campaign.
Not the
You might know the
campaign, but the setting.
I
That one
mean,
is.
Yeah,
it's set in a very... Isn't it set in like a very religious sort of school?
Michigan.
Michigan,
Yep,
yes.
okay,
Yes.
no, I
Is
remember.
is it small town or big city? I can't remember.
A fictional small town in Michigan.
Ah, so small town Michigan. Ooh, yeah, I can see why you would pick that setting, especially considering your plot.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I needed a place that had a very big body of water on one side and the other side a small pond.
Ah, gotcha. I kind of want to talk about Uishion. I don't know how to pronounce this. It's Irish, and I love using foreign words for the names of my countries, but I just abbreviate it as Lake Clan. See, it's circled, but it's that little red strip of land, that valley in between the mountains. Y'all see it? You can pull up the lore doc if you want, if you need to.
That's how I need to look.
But important note, they are at war with Acid Clan in an attempt to defend their territory. Common races are the first vocations, water and earth variety. I'm gonna add air as well. Elves, nymphs, dryads, grungs, insectoids, and aarakocra. Geography, it's a fertile valley, forest, lake at the southernmost tip of their territory, and riverbeds. The government is a tribal system. The chief of the tribe will pick a deputy out of their people who will take on the role of chief after the reigning chief dies. Religion and culture, worship of Femoira is common here, as well as worship of Atluishi. They are a peaceful folk and will welcome outsiders who wish to move into the safety of the valley. Their people are typically farmers, fishers, foragers, healers, and mages. However, due to their war with Acid Clan, they have been forced to abandon their peaceful ways and adapt to become warriors in order to defend their home. Notable allies are Petruvia and Ice Clan, and notable enemies are Acid Clan. A fun fact is that the current chiefess of this country was once good friends with the chief of Acid Clan back when they were children before the war started. Now, however, they are mortal enemies. Fun little fact. I should probably show you guys... should I show Femoira first, or should I show Acid Clan first? Gang?
Good question.
Okay,
I don't know.
I'm gonna go with Femoira because I love her and I drew her myself. I used a reference for the pose and the dress, but I did draw the wings, the face, the antlers, and the tail myself. But I am just so proud of how this drawing turned out, even if the lines are shaky. Like, you can see how much I'm improving with the digital drawing, and it makes me happy. But anyways, this is Femoira. And let's see, this is her appearance. Her domains are Life, Nature, and Oath of Ancients. Her titles, she only has one title so far, but she's known as Tree Mother. Power level is Major. Temple locations are Lake Clan, Frame Agril, Eldaria, most forests. Family is Decempress, who is her wife. Personality is serene and graceful. She is as kind and ferocious as nature itself. Associations and favorite things are wild berries, mushrooms, moss, and deer. Moss as in, like, the plant, not... I mean, I could add moths as in the bug. History is she has a small forest dedicated to her and her wife where they meet yearly and partake in a dance at arm's length with each other. I will say, I wrote my final project in my screenwriting class about Fae Moira and Decampress. So
Hey.
Yeah?
Why does it say you're offline?
That's it?
Yeah, I just logged onto Twitch and it says you're offline.
Because I'm streaming off YouTube. Because I'm on my laptop
okay.
right now. I'm on my laptop right now, which isn't
Still
connected
haven't
to my
finished
physical-
unpacking.
Yeah, I have to clean up what's already in my room first, and then I can unpack, because there's a lot of stuff in my room, including my old twin beds that need to be moved and or taken out. I don't care if my mom thinks I'm too old for toys. I am not throwing away my collection of toys or the dollhouses because A, I like using them for D&D purposes, and B, I want to pass them on to my kids whenever I have kids. So, I ain't getting rid of those. But anyways, this is Decampress. Her domains are decay, sickness, and plague. Also, rot. Titles are Queen of Rot. Power level is major. Temple locations are Acid Clan. One shrine in Petruvia. Family, Fae Moira, her wife. Personality, subdued and quiet. However, if you invoke her wrath, she is merciless. Associations and favored things. So far, I only have vultures. History, Decampress was once a goddess of nature. I'm gonna put in her name. Named Silvani, much like her wife, Fae Moira. However, due to a great catastrophe, the same that contaminated Acid Clan's territory and people, she became corrupted. Now, anywhere where Decampress wanders experiences a state of rot and decay. She has a small forest dedicated to her and her wife where they meet yearly and partake in a dance at arm's length with each other.
Wait, where's the link to the stream?
I put it in my streaming server, but I can send it in the
Yeah, I was wanting to check it out.
Yeah, give me just a second. I also need to check.
Well, I'm back from the abyss again.
Hello. Did you find? Okay, listen, Crux. Did you find any good quality Stardust, or was it the icky Stardust?
It wasn't anything good.
Aw, dang it. I'm always looking for some good, texturally good Stardust. Because, like, some nebulas, the Stardust has a weird texture, and I can't stand it. But recently, especially, the Orion Nebula and the Butterfly Nebula? Both of those, they feel so good on my skin. And they also, I've tested this with my cat. They feel good on the fur. My cat likes it. So, Soul, if you're ever
My fur is not that of a cat, right?
I know, but I've tested it. The fur does not get wet.
Good.
The fur does not get wet, and it doesn't have the texture of dry sand or glitter. It feels, okay, the Orion Nebula, it feels like you're being wrapped in, like, liquid velvet, if that makes sense. Very comfortable.
I'm just gonna
Liquid
pretend
what now?
Huh? What?
Liquid what now?
It feels like you're being wrapped in liquid velvet, the Orion Nebula does. Alright. Let's see. And the Butterfly Nebula, how do I explain it in a way that makes sense? Okay, imagine you're on a bed of, like, moss and forest flowers, and there's, like, the warmth of the sunlight dappling through the leaves, hitting your skin. It's like that. Like laying on a bed of moss in a sunny forest. It's very nice. And it also smells like, well, I can't quite name the flowers it smells like, but it smells a lot like flowers and different herbs. The Butterfly Nebula. It's so nice. I love to read there.
Oh, by the way, Soul, for context of what I was doing, you know how Apotheosis bosses, right, Soul? One
How
of them
much
had
cheese was thrown at its way?
it had the adaptive trait,
Ah,
and it was a max tier.
Oh wait, what game are you playing, Crux?
Minecraft. Heavily
he's-
played
Minecraft, gotcha. Okay,
yeah, I was
I'm
going to say.
gonna read out real quick, and then I gotta be AFK for a little bit to continue cleaning and packing, or unpacking, I mean. But this is Elitha. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's Irish, but I'm trying to learn. This is Acid Clan. Important note, the people who live here are undergoing a famine due to the state of their land, at war with Lake Clan over territory. Common races are the First Vocations, the colorful contaminants variety. The colorful contaminants variety of First Vocations are connected to the elements poison and shadow/dark. They have ashen gray skin, but their eyes and mouths glow with an eerie array of colors. Geography, the land in this territory is contaminated, leaving the land a barren wasteland. The capital of this country is located in a ruined metropolis. Government is a tribal system. The chief of the tribe will pick out a deputy out of their people who will take on the role of chief after the reigning chief dies. Religion and culture, a warlike country with advanced technology. A rite of passage amongst the people who live here is to dive into a massive trash pit located in a hollowed-out parking garage and forage for food and weapons. The trial goer must stay in the trash pit for 3 days and survive the traps and monsters within. If they emerge with food and weapons after the 3 days are over, they are welcomed into society as a new warrior. If they die in the pit, they are scorned. If they flee from the pit before the 3 days are over, they are exiled from the tribe and forced to wander the world alone. Worship of Decampus is common here. Notable allies are the Empire of Zimbia. Notable enemies are Petruvia and Lake Clan. And fun fact, nobody knows what caused the catastrophe that contaminated this country's land and people. Any land along their borders experiences a runoff of the contamination they suffer from. So that's Acid Clan, as I abbreviate it. So if ever I say Acid Clan, you know I'm talking about Elitha. I'm trying to learn Irish. I'm specifically trying to learn the Song of the Sea, the Amran na Fariga, from Song of the Sea, from the Irish Folklore Trilogy, because listen, as much as I love the song in English, it is so much better in Irish. Trust me on this one, you guys. I can't play it with pankake because, copyright reasons, and I don't want my video to get muted. But, I have an idea. Why don't you guys, while I go unpack some more and organize my stuff, why don't you guys just chat about what's going on in the leg 3 of the campaign right now and what's happened so far? That way, chat will have some entertainment while I'm gone. All right, y'all have fun.
I'm gonna need a second to swap to my computer because I've been doing this on my phone and it's now at 39%.
Yeah. You'll go switch
you
to
might
your
want to
computer.
fix that.
Yeah, but anyway.
Yeah, I got a charger over here.
Yeah, I'm going to be AFK for a while. In the meantime, Soul, do you think I could, let's see, what
I
could
hear a
do
request
you
for
think,
stream.
yeah, do you think you could show your stream so that chat has something to look at?
Of course.
Alright, thank you.
Okay, I'm back.
Alright. Stream, it says that stream is paused. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I had to alt
I
tab back in.
I don't know if the campaign with Genshin is still running, but if it is, gang, you're getting your daily Genshin fix, so. Yippee! Alright, I will go unpack some more and organize my room so that I can eventually, you know, get my gaming PC unpacked and do some streams on that. So,
Alright, I
anyways.
probably should start fixing, on stream, my lack of waypoint in Fontaine.
Alright, catch y'all later.
While you are going to be AFK, Rainy, I'm just gonna start claiming some waypoints left, right, and up, down, all over the place.
I've been looking at this game that I've been trying to make, and oh my goodness, there's so much redundancy.
Oh boy, how much?
So much that I've literally have notes from when I started this months ago saying like, wait, why the heck is this doing this?
Hey, Soul.
Uh-huh.
The description of my blade has gotten so long that the name isn't even on screen anymore.
I am learning new things. Stop chasing me. Stop chasing me.
Yeah, I'm gonna put what I mean by that in WC. It's gotten so bad. But it's insane.
God, after talking with like future characters and upcoming banners in Genshin, my one thing that I'm excited about is actually coming in the future. For the uninitiated, someone disappears and
Misclick.
As I was going to say, for the uninitiated,
Anyways, AFK for lunch.
the way the wishes work is they're on a banner, and these banners are on rotations, meaning you have some things that will be unavailable during certain periods or only available for a certain duration. So, a specific thing, like I'll just pull up the current the banner. Not that one. This one has a limited duration before it will change, along with this one. The weapons are also on a duration because they are supposed to go along with the characters that are currently in rotation. This one on the far right is a banner that will always be available from the start. There is no difference between well, there is a difference, but it's not like a major difference of, oh, I'm unable to get the character that's on this one. You can still get the characters from this banner than in this one. It's just the chances to get them is rare, because the 5 stars you can get here are the same as this one, along with the higher chances of getting the character that's shown. I should probably be claiming my achievements for some free things. Another thing of note is that getting a repeat character, as this game does have microtransactions. If you get a repeat of a character, you get a constellation level, which basically gives them extra little bonuses to their playstyle. So how are you two doing in VC?
You repeat that?
So how are you two holding up?
Oh, what the heck is my code doing?
Is it having a stroke by any chance?
It works, but how?
Can we just safely say it just works?
No, but
What do you mean? Like, is there some caveat that I'm like...
so I don't know what people know, but I'm trying to make a game that represents sensory overload.
Okay.
And one of the things I have in it are these encounters where it's like you have to figure out how are you supposed to act with this, like, where you don't always fully understand the context. And I'm trying to figure what it's supposed to be. Taking information from this, like, script and sending it to the UI to display. Then it sends the information back, and depending on how you responded and the kind of prompt you have, it'll either give you another round of stuff to answer, give you another round of stuff to answer, show you the results, or bam, you win the game.
Okay.
The number of checks it's making and when it's doing those checks, the number of checks it's making and how it's doing those checks is kind of breaking me.
So basically your code is breaking your own brain. Okay.
Yes. That's what's happening.
How did you manage to do something like this?
Made sense, and basically it made sense when I was making it, but it's really cluttered, and the number of I can't tell what is being checked where.
All you know is it's being checked.
Yes.
Anyways, that is beautiful. Holy scenery. I know I'm basically climbing the definition of Mount Everest over here, but still. Well, not quite Mount Everest. That thing over there is taller, but the point being I'm climbing a mountain to the peak.
Let's see if that breaks everything. If that breaks...
Well, he's, dead. I'm not gonna be getting those anytime soon. Uh. What is? Am I supposed to just?
Oh crap, I just realized I had... Is there a
What did I
way...
do?
I'm gonna mute myself for a moment so I can figure out how I'm doing this.
Hmm.
Okay, I got it fixed.
Nice. Never hydroculus.
Oh! So it's not actually running that yet.
Oh, hi there. Oh, I know how I can climb this. That's, We're just going to have to take it slow. Says we'll take it slow, proceeds to jump. I'll be honest, I can't wait to do some of the story objectives. Oh, rift walls. Beastly rift. Nuh-uh. Yeah, don't do squat with me around. That was easy. Wait a minute, what the beginner's protector? Oh, that's probably just a spear. Yep.
Okay, so I figured out where it starts, so I'm kind of leading it around now instead of just...
Alright, so you found a start.
Okay.
Why did it get all foggy all of a sudden for a moment? That sunset is gorgeous! Holy... Oh.
Just go back to level select and start from there.
There we go.
Okay, so why is it now freezing?
See, I would love to answer that question, but I have no idea how your coding works.
Oh, I didn't hit save.
I'm going to... This
and
might
hit
sound
save on the-
rude, but shouldn't you save often? Oh my god, cuties!
Well, in this case, when you hit save, it won't run the changes until you hit save. There we go. Now it's
Hi,
running.
gang. I'm back temporarily. Oh, and it's the heartwarming music. How wonderful. I'm back temporarily just to say, I found some old drawings I did of the Silvarian region Pokemon, which, because I want to add them to Chronicles of Irwinia, I'm now just going to make them their own thing. Not Pokemon, but Sylvemon? Sylvemon. Or Sylvemon? Sylvamon? What do y'all think? Sylvamon, Sylvamon, or Sylvemon?
The current's too strong here.
Oh dear. But yeah, gang, what do you think? What should I call
Good
them to make them
question.
distinct from Pokemon? Because I will admit, Pokemon is an inspiration, but my main inspiration is the mythologies of the Celtic Knot. So, that's specifically what those creatures are based off of. And I want them to be... Okay, so the lore behind Sylvemon is that they are related to first vocations, but they decided to stay in their primal forms permanently. So they are their own little species. So, like elemental creatures, and they do have humanoid forms. They do have humanoid forms, but they prefer to live in their primal or bestial forms. And they don't, you can't, like, it's not creature capture. It's not creature capture, but it's more like recruitment. Kind of like, okay, have any of y'all played Fire Emblem?
Vaguely.
It's kind of like the animal fauna people in Fire Emblem, where they mostly stay in their animalistic forms, but they do have humanoid forms that they can take when need be. They are shapeshifters, but their animal forms are it's like First Vocations, where when they're children, their animal forms can shift and change based off of what they need at the time. But once they come of age, that bestial / primal form becomes permanent. And it's a big, huge ceremony when they choose their permanent primal forms. It's a big, huge coming-of-age ceremony that's very important to both First Vocations and I think I'm going to go with Sylvimon. That sounds cute. Sylvimon. I got the name from Sylvan, the D&D term. I need to focus when I'm making Chronicles of Irwinia on making sure that Chronicles of Irwinia is distinct enough that I won't get copyright struck or copyright claims or anything like that. I am taking a lot of inspiration from several different sources. I'm like an inspiration magpie, where I just nick ideas from all these different sources and be like, ooh, that sounds cool, let me incorporate that. Ooh, that sounds cool, let me incorporate that. That's what I do in all of my stories, in all honesty. I find ideas or concepts or little tidbits that I think are interesting, and then I make them my own. But anyways. Let's see. After stream, I need to pay Eiley for at least a bit more payment for the banner and such. I got a lot of money for graduation, but like I'm still cutting it close with the budget, because I already went out and splurged a little bit on some stuff at the Barnes & Noble near me. Barnes & Noble, please sponsor me. I go there all the time. It is my go-to spot for just dates or hanging out with friends or anything really. Barnes & Noble, please sponsor me. I would love to talk you guys up. But anyways.
I am struggling to find a way to get to these 2 waypoints that...
Yeah? Wait, go back. A very warm place, a lonely place, and go down. Go down. And then there's just Marusi Village. These other 2 locations are like a very warm place, a very lonely place, and then there's just Marusi Village.
The thing I'm trying to find is, like, how do I get here?
There seems to be a path underneath that area that goes underneath.
This is
there.
all underground, by the way.
All of that is underground. Okay. Let's see. I think... See that little place with the water? There should, if geography lessons serve me correctly, there should
I
be...
have taken
way
a look
to-
at the area here, unfortunately, and there has been nothing of value.
Nothing of value. Was that area with the currents that were too strong an area that was in
Up
that location?
here was the currents.
Okay.
This, I believe, would be
In
the
that
entrance.
case, I think that if you can find a way to make those currents go in reverse, if video game logic serves me correctly, then currents leading out of a place means, especially a place that looks interesting, means that there must be a way to reverse those currents somehow. And if my geography and oceanography lessons from high school serve me correctly, currents change depending on the time of day. So you may only be able to get there at a certain time of day. This is all conjecture.
God.
This is all conjecture.
If
But-
only that was a thing in a video game, Jesus.
Aw, man. My knowledge has failed me.
Like, I don't know if, Hoyoverse would actually do something like that.
I mean, it would make sense for them to implement oceanography in the hydro area.
It would. Actually, excuse me, I see a hydroculus.
Fun fact
that I need
about
to
my
get.
okay, the class that I took in high school where I learned about oceanography, we called it GMO because it was geography, meteorology, and oceanography.
Jesus,
learn
that
all
was an all-in-one, Jesus.
Yeah, but all of those topics interested me, so that's the one that I chose to finish out my science courses for that year. Ugh, man.
The enemy cannot aim, apparently.
Anyway. Excuse me. I got to, go back to cleaning, so I'm just gonna hop out for a bit, but I did want to come back for a little bit to mention that I found those drawings and ask if y'all wanted me to share them. Because I absolutely will. I am proud of them. Some of them have water damage. I will admit, some of them have water damage. But I do absolutely love those drawings. So I will be back once again. I'm going AFK again. Chat, listen, behave yourselves. Alright, is anyone in chat? Nah, it's still just me. But in any case, y'all have fun. Bye.
Later, you're gonna continue cleaning. I'm just gonna stick
I'm
to.
slowly making it through.
You're making a pathway.
I have removed a chunk because what I'm by taking basically I'm making, and it sounds weird, it might sound redundant, I'm making a I had the answers being like the picking the answers, I had it all being done in one, but I'm making a separate one for if there's a second set of answers.
Okay.
Because I'm changing how the sets of answers are being picked.
I am swimming.
Okay, let's see, correct response.
Bleh.
Hi.
Welcome back. That was quite the welcome.
I can't do it as well anymore.
Aw, have you lost your luster?
Well, it's not that I've lost it. It's just it's hard. Like my, I don't think it's sore, but I get like worn out a bit faster. I can't like do it for as long. Why is there lightning strikes? It's the middle of the. It is the clear. The sky is clear. Also, I'm probably gonna get on Ganesh in a little bit.
Alright. Ooh, wait, I could join on you. In a few, if that's the case.
Yeah, I've realized. Actually, no one's gonna be level. No one in Fontaine on that server is gonna be level 5. The world level 5. I've realized.
I have world level 5 right now.
Have you reached? I mean, are you
No.
doing the inventory or?
Now that I think on it, Callum, the,
Raffle vendor? Or...
yeah, the raffle guy, he's, last I checked, he's got, Arlecchino. I actually discussed the pronunciation with the guy, and it's Arlecchino, not Arlecchino. But some of the builds with the character
Hot lady.
is cappuccino based on the pronunciation.
Oh,
I
yes,
shit you not.
cappuccino.
Like frappuccino, cappuccino, whatever Chino was there. That's a
Yeah.
strategy with them. It's so funny. But yeah, no. Callum's got the boss, and last I checked and saw their Arlecchino, they were like level 80 already. So just ask them whenever they're around, and you'll be able to.
Finally level up my Arlecchino.
Mm-hmm. Oh, a shrine of depth marked. Seals. What are these, seals or sea lions? I can't tell what these things are supposed to be based off of.
Also, by the way, but yeah, like one of the gems, like the gem I was able to put on my blade, like the one from Simply Swords, by the way, Soul. One of it does chance on hit to give me absorption. So whenever
I
hit
just
something-
noticed that there is a lot of barrels.
I think I can go exploring now and not really freak out about dying because I'm wearing decent armor and I have a really strong sword. If anyone gets in my way, they're gonna get one shot, most likely. Actually, if I go really far, enemies will start having 1,000 health. I have no clue what the enemies are level like about like what level they are out here. Yo, Aqua, yo. Oh, that is so good.
What the?
I found
Oh,
aqua
man,
water, so I can now run on water. So this
Good for
pirate ship
you.
out here is not safe from me. Death comes for you all.
All right, let's see how this breaks.
Yes,
Pretty
your
much.
line of code.
Well, what I've done is I've changed how it checks for the correct response in bosses to instead look to see if there's something next in the line. Which actually, before I move, I know that there's something that's not gonna work.
How are you so certain of yourself?
Because I remember how it's set up, it was hard-coded.
Ah.
Was looking for a giant through a giant list of 16, and now it doesn't need to do that.
Yo,
Should probably
Centennial.
just see if it actually loads the boss first before I continue.
That would probably help.
Yeah, let's see if it loads first, and then I can go and fix how it selects the answers and everything. If I do this correctly, it means I can actually put multiple bosses in a level instead of just one.
Whee!
Level 10 illagers, these guys are so weak. Holy crap.
It
I have-
loaded.
I have found my new favorite underwater attack.
Holy shit, that's a lot of gold.
How much gold was it? 100 million or something stupid?
Let's see how many. I'll count up how many gold blocks at the end of this.
Ah,
Just the blocks that were in the treasury. That is.
Okay, what's
like,
out of line
place
101?
That's 10 blocks. So I'm just gonna grab the stuff that seems useful. I'll grab those ender pearls, because ender pearls are always good to have.
Okay, 101.
A whole lot of gold. And iron. Good, I need a lot of gold. Oh boy, I've realized where I have, if I want to continue progressing, I've realized where I have to go next.
Ah,
Whistle, the nether. Because to make bright steel armor, I need quartz. And take out the stuff I don't actually need.
Alright, I keep getting distracted from cleaning.
Hi!
ah.
What?
How's it going?
What? Cadet. What?
Cadet's programming right now.
Gotcha. I wonder if I should do some. Stream broke.
I think Soul Blue screen. That happens occasionally.
Gotcha.
Yeah, give him like 10 minutes and we'll be back.
Alright. Well, in any case, I'm actually gonna turn down playing copy because I want to write some music. Alright, this is. I don't know how to start editing it again, but. That's one thing. But I also made this, I think, earlier this morning.
Okay, let's see if this works.
Yes, okay, I got enough obsidian to make another portal once I go there.
Very nice. Okay, let's see. I don't know how to edit once I,
There we go.
Hello, I want
There's
to
a
start
pet
some
man
new.
with 500 health. Oh god.
I want to start some new music.
Average Minecraft experience fighting enemies with 500 health.
Wah! I'm trying to speak. Wah! How about some ragtime piano and 3 no, I don't want to do that. That's too small. Too small.
Okay. Yeah, because the way it originally worked is I was doing a whole math thing to like pick something out of a list of 16 instead of just making a list of 4 each.
This dungeon is not very good loot-wise.
As long as I can move to the next question, I'll be good. Okay, so that works. That's not good. Oh!
Well, holy crap, I feel powerful.
Oh!
Oh, what?
Oh. Oh.
I wasn't freaking going to the next bit.
Oh dear.
Why can't I? Hold on. Why can't I?
There we go.
That sounds pretty good so far. Hey, gang. Here. Have this.
It's
Soul
not
gone.
good.
Soul gone. Who is pinging me? There. Oh, it's Ely. That's alright.
I kind of feel bad for these goblins. I'm just I'm like crushing them. Hobgoblin. Easy.
I just like keep turning it into a null. It should be.
Oh, main extraction. Oh, white sand beach. Pretty. No. No. Jesus. No. Oh, why did I say Golson?
I'm gonna need to ask someone about this.
Ask someone about what?
Basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to have it move up in the list, but instead it's just turning the list into null.
Bow. Bow, bow. Okay, so if I stand still for too long, I say. That makes sense. They're called walkers, or like what? Why did I think there? Hey, I need to make a relics table. Hold on.
Interesting, interesting.
Hmm. Hmm. Oh, they do have a duration.
Alright, here I have a new sequence. Soul gone. Soul gone. And you go. Alright, gang. I think I am going to end stream for now. I'm still going to be in VC, just talking,
Just
chatting,
you can get your
and occasionally being AFK, but that's going to be it for stream for today, y'all. Thank you so much for coming.